Uh, Up and running. Everyone's listening in, okay, guys? Welcome to another weekly update for the World Cup. World Cup 5. It's underway. Week 1 is wrapped up. We're already midway or almost over on the week 2. And the captains have already submitted their captain's choice for week 3. So, what we're going to do today is take a look at how week 1 ended, how week 2 is going, and we're going to see what the captain's choice for week 3 is, and we're going to be opening up some donations. I think that today we are going to hit the 100 million donation mark. That's props. I'm really enjoying the donation part because we've seen, I'm keeping track of the donations, and we've seen the biggest participation from the community in this World Cup. That's high five. I'm getting a lot of messages from people that are not even participating in the World Cup, and they're enjoying it. They're enjoying the captain interviews. They're enjoying the stream. So let's keep it up. Keep motivated. Keep bringing us good games, and that's what it's all about. I'm also going to be talking a little bit about the star vote. So I quickly changed the posts form from MVP vote to star vote because there was some conflict there. People were thinking that this was going to lead to the MVP awards. No, but I'll explain that in just a little bit, okay? So let's start off week 1. Let me just switch my camera here to the Chrome capture, and we're gonna take a quick look at the week 1. So basically we had a 5-0 sweep from Venezuela, kicking Netherlands' ass. That was a pretty messed up. That was the most hardcore win this week 1. So even though China won 5-1, and we'll see that in a little bit, Venezuela, this was basically a sweep. The game between Asker and Think Nice was not played, so it was annulled. After that, we had Spain and Korea. For me, personally, I think that this was a major upset for Spain. Spain are one of the main runners-up to the World Cup championship. Everyone considers that from Spain. But South Korea coming here with the tie. That was pretty impressive from South Korea. Let's see what they do in the following matches up. Canada and African nations, a tie. This didn't surprise me, actually. I think that Canada has a really big and strong team this year. What did surprise me, though, was Madara 6-6 losing to E-Days and Jean-Marc losing to God Shebek, or sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name. That's one of the reasons that I voted for Shebek, because I think that taking down Jean-Marc in dubs is a really good achievement. So props to them, and also to E-Days. Man, I've personally faced Shebek in dubs, and I think that he's good, no doubt about it. But taking down Jean-Marc, for me, again, I think that it was an upset. No one was counting on that. The same way that Madara losing to E-Days, I also think that was an upset. So just calling it out. I think these two teams are really strong. Group A and Group C are clearly the deaf groups. Probably more Group A than C, but both are valuable. Now Group B. Now Group B was a fun group. Three-way tie. I mean, this is just amazing. Colombia tying with UK, France tying with Taiwan, and the USA tying with Peru. I mean, what is there to say? It's completely open. After week 1, there's no one in the lead. That's just fun. Let's see what comes out from Group B in week 2. I'm fighting Taiwan. Interesting team because they're coming out strong. Let's see how they do in week 2. But three-way tie. That's just amazing to see. Now Group C, 3 up, 3 down. The major upset here, of course, Portugal kicking Argentina's ass. That was awesome. Facursa getting his ass kicked by Jose, even though I don't like Jose. Deus Bruno beating the copycat Bruno, even though I don't like Deus Bruno, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Chile winning 4-2 over Cuba, and Belgium, also one of the favorites to win the World Cup, taking a 4-2 win against Paraguay. Group C is a very tough group as well. Paraguay is no pushover, and they showed this in a 4-2. Even though they lost, it was almost a tie with Belgium, again, one of the favorites. And Chile and Cuba, Argentina in the second pot, getting beat by Portugal. That means that Portugal is here to play as well. Let's see how we do in the next week. Now, Group D. No surprises here. I think that Group D was clearly clear-cut. China beating Philippines in a sweep 5-1. Brazil, also the first World Cup winners, beating Germany 5-1. And Team Latin America beating Mexico 4-2. I'd like to give props to Lumiere, the captain of Team Latinum. I think he's doing a great job. A lot of fair play, so props to him. So this was week 1 in a wrap-up. If you guys see, I've updated the standings in Challenge. So this would be Group D. We have here Group C. And also Group B, the the 6-way tie. And also Group A, where there's only one clear winner at the moment, which is Venezuela, and one clear loser. So this is how we are at. Just yesterday, 2 days ago, sorry. And that was a little bit late on my part, and I apologize because I was dealing with other things from the World Cup, and it's also some personal issues. I only managed to put up the vote, so the week 1 captains and remaining tiers votes. So what is this? So this is has to do with the All-Star match. Like I said, there's going to be an All-Star match during the community week. So that means that we're going to have 5 weeks to decide who is going to play in the All-Star match. It means that each week we're going to be voting for the winning team, for the winning players and captains. In case of a tie, I'm going to put their names in here. So in this case, we're looking at the star captain. I put all of the captains that won and also the ones that tied. Let's take a look at how the voting is going so far. So we have Lumiere here, completely, in my opinion, deserving, with the lead of 20 votes. And second place at the moment, Monkey D. Matthew with 8 votes. Now, you're saying, oh, but these can be bought. This is you can create a fake account, whatever. Yes, you can. This is a community event. So people that are not participating in the World Cup are also voting. People that are just watching the games are voting. Everyone's able to vote. At the moment, we've got 76 votes. There's a lot of people in the community. We've got about 300 participants in the World Cup. So vote away. We've got 1 week to vote. This week, so week 2, I'm going to set it up around Wednesday. And after that, after the week 1 vote is over, I'm just going to, the post is going to close. It's automatic closing. And what we're going to do is we're going to tally the votes for this week. I'm going to put it on an Excel spreadsheet, and we're going to move on to week 2. After week 2, there's going to be a different winner. Let's say the Team Latinum loses week 2. That means that Lumiere, even though he's winning on week 1, he's not going to show up in week 2 vote. But if he does, he's going to be able to win more votes. What matters is not week 1. There's not going to be a star captain for week 1, blah, blah, blah. No. We're adding the votes up. At the end of the 5 weeks, we're going to add those up, and we're going to see who's going to be the top 2 captains, the top 2 OU, top 2 UU, and so forth. And then there's going to be a draft for the teams to face up in the All-Star match. So that's what's going on here. This is the star captain. Let's take a quick look at the other votes as well. So we've got Dubs. Let's see who's winning here. So Gabu Shocks in the lead with 12 votes. And close behind, we've got Gotcha totally worth it. He got my vote. And Tito from Argentina. But again, all votes matter. Doesn't matter if you lead 1 week, all votes matter. So vote for the player that you like the best. Vote for the player that you think is the best and deserves it. I'm not voting just for Portugal players. I'm voting for who I think deserves. In this case, I voted for Quebec, because I think he deserves it after beating Jean-Marc. Let's take a quick look at the other formats. We've got OU, also a very popular. Over here, Pablo Baca is leading with 14 votes, and close behind we've got Heishi Koda from China, Chuck Unsu, I don't remember where he is from, I apologize, and Elves from Brazil with 4 votes each. Moving on to the next tier. And I'm already thinking about the LC vote. That's gonna be fun. In UU, what do we have? We have Neca's in Trouble from Canada leading, with Snow OT in second place with 5 votes, but Carol ML here with 4 votes, close behind. Next up, we've got NU. Over here it was interesting. Again, we have Wolfgang, which he already got in the second week a second win, so clearly deserving here. But we also have Fefeco from Brazil and Pashima and Jose coming in second. So here we have 2 players from the same team up for election. No, 3 players, because Miller9 is also from Portugal. So we have some split votes here. I would never vote for Jose, but that's just me. And now, the situation that we were talking about, LC, which is interesting, because there were only 2 LC matches, right? So, what do we got? We got Winx and Alda Ramirez. So, at the moment, Winx is clearly leading with 14 votes against 8, but I already saw that Winx is not playing LC in the second week, but Alda Ramirez is playing. So if she wins, she can get more votes, while Winx will be playing a different format, so he won't be playing LC, and he won't be able to win LC votes. So that's the situation with the votes. Let's take a quick look at the week 2. How is it going? So week 2, I've been updating this as fast as possible. We got Venezuela beating Spain 1-0, so a lot of things to still happen here. Africa, 1-1 tie with South Korea. Again, South Korea coming in, fighting hard against one of the stronger teams of the tournament. Canada already up 2-0 against Netherlands. In Group B, we've got UK beating Peru 1-0. Colombia 2-1 at the moment against France. And Taiwan, again Taiwan, 2-1 against USA. Honestly, I just want a 6-way tie in Group B again. That would be so hilarious. So hilarious. Group C, we got Belgium 2-up, 2-0 against Argentina. Chile and Portugal, no matches so far. Paraguay losing 1-0 to Cuba at the moment. And what everyone has been talking about, Brazil at the moment 3-1 against China. Asmodeus, I just got her ping. Let me take a quick look. I know that Elves is playing at the moment, so let me see. I can get. No, we just got another win, I believe, from Taiwan. But at the moment, I think that Elves is playing against Heshikoda, so we might have either a win from Brazil or closer to a tie with China. This is clearly an interesting matchup with 2 of the previous winners. We got Mexico and Germany still 0-0, and Team Latinum already up 3-0 against Philippines. So clearly, Lumi, you're looking good to show up. No, even if you tie, you're already going to be showing up in the captain's vote. So props to you, bro. That's week 2 as it is at the moment. As soon as I get more results, I'll keep updating them. Don't message me, guys. Oh, where's the update? I'll do it. I'm not updating once unless I'm at the computer. I've got my own life. I've got my own family, so I've got stuff to do. Chill. I'll do it. Now, week 3. What do we have? I already have the post up and running almost. Let's take a quick look. So we've got Netherlands against Spain. Netherlands picking LC. Spain picking dubs. We got African nations against Venezuela. This is going to be a tight match. Venezuela clearly one of the favorites, as well as African nations. We got Africa picking OU and Venezuela picking OU as well. So this is going to be an intense OU match. 3 times OU. I mentioned that this would be possible, so let's see what happens here. Sup, Turbodoops. Welcome to the stream. And we've got South Korea against Canada. And this is going to be interesting. 3 times dubs. In the previous match, we got 3 times OU. In South Korea against Canada, we got 3 times dubs. This is also something that I saw as I was doing the statistics. Dubs at the moment is the second most played tier. So we got OU first, of course, with I think there were 19 matches in week 1, and there were 18 or 17 matches of dubs. So clearly the most picked tiers. In Group B, we got Peru against Taiwan, also 3 times OU. We got France versus UK, a rehashment of the 100-day war, where France picked OU and UK picked dubs. And we got USA against Colombia, USA picking dubs, Colombia picking LC. Another interesting fact, Group B is the LC group at the moment. A little bit there for Group A, but at the moment, Group B is clearly the LC group. Belgium against Chile. Belgium picking OU, Chile picking UU. Cuba versus Portugal. Portugal picking UU, and Cuba unfortunately did not select, they did not submit their captain's choice until the start of this stream. That was the deadline. So by default, Cuba is picking OU, or it's being picked for them. Paraguay against Argentina. Paraguay picking UU, Argentina picking dubs. In Group D, we've got China picking NU and Mexico picking dubs. Here, Team Latinum going up against Germany, picking dubs, while Germany picked NU. And finally, Philippines against Brazil. You got Brazil picking dubs. It's clearly one of their strong suits. That's what Makarov said in his interview. And Philippines also not having submitted their captain's choice, so going with the default OU. So that's it for week 3. Matches should be starting today from now. The captains will be submitting their rosters soon, and as soon as I get it, I'll be uploading this to the to the forums. Any questions? Any hype? Let's move on to the opening donations. So game capture, here we go. Let me just quick log on. Personally, I'm a little bit hyped about the donations, like I told you. I think that we got some donations here. We got 4 emails. Let's see what we got. If you want to have your live donation open right now, just send it in and I'll open it in just a little bit. At the moment we've got 94,203,000. I did not update this last week. Apologies. I was running around with a lot of things to do, so I'll be updating this either today or tomorrow. But we are at 94 million. And what we have today. So, we got my co-host, William, coming in with 1 million and 1,000 RP voucher. So we're probably gonna. I've been thinking about this because we got some Pokemon and we got a lot of items. What are we gonna do with these? So my thing is we might be donating these throughout the community week. So stay tuned for that. So we're gonna be claiming these 1,000 RP. Then we've got from Professor Einstein, one of the pillars of the community, hosting tournaments all around as well. We got 4,420,000. So that means that we are, oh no, so close. Plus some heal powder, we can always sell these. A flame orb, boom, and a calm mind TM. So calm your mind, guys, calm your mind. Message from Professor Einstein. Now my weekly donations, I was farming this until a couple of minutes before the stream started. I'm so poor, I'm dirt poor. So 2 million donation because I was missing one donation plus this week's donation, and boom, 101 million. And we also have from Fortifer fun coupons. So he's sending in 3 million. Boom. So we're up to 104 million. We've breached the 100 million cap, so that's awesome. Good job, guys. I'm really enjoying this because I'll be updating the donation soon, but we are already the most donated, so a lot of interaction from the community. Sold it and it's 30 million. What, the 1,000 RP? God, I suck at RP. So 1,000 RP, I'm looking at the chat right here, guys. You're saying that 1,000 RP is 330 million, right? Or 30 million, 1,000 RP. Yeah, I think that's about right because, yeah, it's 300k. I've only bought RP once to buy an ocarina for a guy from my team. But yeah, let's take a quick look. 1,000. So let's just put reward points. Come on, baby. RP. No. Or I have to put it like this with a capital R. Reward points. No. So if we got 100 RP at 309k, yeah, 30 million. So that's pretty sweet. Thanks, William. Top of the morning. Yeah, 3 million. That's what I was saying. So good times. We're up to 104 million at the moment. The next, let me check my notebook. Let me see. The next level is 110 million, so we're close. We're just 6 million away from the triple threat event. That's going to be a best of 3 against Bear, Jose, and Bruno. That's going to be random battles, triple battles, and rotation battles. So let's get there. We're close. We're just 6 million away. And that's pretty much all I've got for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be streaming, like I said, weekly now on Saturdays with the weekly recap and the preview of the following week, and also opening new donations. So keep sending them, guys. I hope you're enjoying the World Cup. Let's keep the hype up and enjoy your matches. Stay tuned. See you next week, guys. 1,000 RP. 1,000. Makarov. Lumi. See you next week, guys.